Daily God's Promise. Day 26, May 26, 2026. We are moving through our week with the confidence of those who know who their God is. Yesterday, we anchored our souls in the promise of the perfect supply chain, Deuteronomy chapter 2 verse 7, trusting that God provides everything we need for the journey. Today, we confront the system latency of our trials. In 2026, we are conditioned to believe that if a solution isn't immediate, the system has failed. But today's promise reveals the ultimate, fail-safe protocol for when you find yourself in a high-stakes, pressure-filled situation where the world expects you to break, but God expects you to shine. We anchor our Tuesday in Daniel chapter 6 verse 16. So the king gave the command, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. But the king spoke, saying to Daniel, "Your God, whom you serve continually, he will deliver you. I want you to receive this as your promise of the continuous service deliverance." The divine reputation. Whom you serve continually. Notice the king's observation. He didn't say, "Daniel, who happened to pray today," but "Daniel, whom you serve continually." In the high-performance culture of 2026, we often service our spiritual connection only when we encounter a bug or a critical error. But Daniel's deliverance was not a random lucky break, it was the result of a persistent, high-uptime connection to the Creator. The truth, John chapter 8 verse 32, is that your continuous service, your daily quiet time, your commitment to integrity, your persistent prayer, is what builds your spiritual firewall. As your keeper, Psalm chapter 121 verse 3, God acknowledges your consistency. He contends with your contender, Isaiah chapter 49 verse 25, of situational faith, by turning your consistency into a platform for your miracle. The fail-safe protocol. He will deliver you. Even the unbelieving king recognized that Daniel's connection to God was fundamentally different. When you are in a den of lions, a professional crisis, an intense technical challenge, or a difficult relationship dynamic, the world might write you off. But the King of Kings has already logged your case as a guaranteed delivery. The world's mitigation. You try to patch the situation yourself, using your own cleverness or influence, often realizing you are under-resourced against the lions. The kingdom's mitigation. God allows the situation but maintains his fail-safe protocol, his presence, to ensure that the lions cannot damage his servant. Because you are his special treasure, Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 6, the mighty God, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is committed to your deliverance. You are the head and not the tail, Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 13, and the head never stays in the den. He simply uses the den as a place to demonstrate his power. The atmosphere of confidence. The Prince of Peace, Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, is your calm in the den. Your life is a prize, Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 18, and that prize is kept secure by the one who has the authority to silence lions, tame environments, and command deliverances. When you walk in continuous service, you aren't just surviving the day, you are mastering the environment through the power of your relationship with him. Living in this promise today, on Tuesday, May 26, 2026, walk in fail-safe confidence. Rejoice in the Lord. Psalm chapter 97 verse 12. Because your consistent devotion is building a legacy of deliverance that the world around you will have to acknowledge. Wait on your God, Hosea chapter 12 verse 6, during your workflow today. When you feel thrown into a stressful situation, pause and whisper, "I serve him continually, he will deliver me." Cast your care, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7, regarding the outcome of your current projects. The King is watching, and he is the one who guarantees the final result. Commit your works to the Lord, Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3, and trust the lamp, 2 Samuel chapter 22 verse 29, of his word to keep your service consistent and your deliverance certain. Prophetic declaration. I serve the living God continually. My consistency is my miracle. No den of lions can terminate my destiny. God's fail-safe protocol is active over my life. The mighty God is my keeper. He guarantees my deliverance from every professional and personal threat. I am the head and not the tail. My faith is too high uptime for the enemy to handle. In May 2026, my reputation is established, and my deliverance is undeniable. Every situation I face is subject to the authority of the God I serve continually. God bless you and give you grace after grace.